with visionselfhealing.com, and we're dedicated in helping you improve your eyesight and quality of life by taking healing into your own hands. In this video, I'm going to be looking at preparing yourself for a vision test. Now, very many of us go to the opticians and go get our eyes tested, and we should all be encouraged to do so on a regular basis, especially as now they're finding a lot more technology on how they can preempt conditions that you might have, such as diabetic retinopathy. So we certainly recommend here that you do go and get regular vision checkups. The only downside to the vision checkups is, of course, if you're doing vision improvement naturally, then of course the opticians and the doctors don't believe in it, even though that they've started doing with certain surgeries. If they're not going as well, then they do get you to do eye exercises on a computer afterwards, after they've done the surgery. But in general, most opticians and ophthalmologists don't believe that the eye can be improved naturally. So the only downside to the test is sometimes when you want to be really optimistic about improving your eyesight, it can be a little bit demotivating when you're sort of just laughed off, or indeed laughed at, as I've experienced in the past, and many people have done. But certainly we do suggest that you do let your eye doctor know that you are doing eye exercises in case there's any reason why they feel that you shouldn't be. I can't really see any reason why not, but it's always good to check to make sure that everything is good. So a lot of people don't realise that you can indeed somewhat prepare yourself for an eye test, and there's certain things you can do that's going to help improve your eyesight before you go, and also give you a better chance with the test. Now, it was Dr. Bates that first realised that, or medically acknowledged as he was an MD, that your eye changes under different situations. So it makes sense, just like people that can't think clearly if they're stressed or strained. Well, the eye also changes, and acuity and clarity changes depending on whether we're sick or stressed or happy or sad. So all of this needs to be taken into account when you go into an optician's. Now, I myself, and well, not so much anymore, because I've got such a greater understanding of how vision works and indeed how the testing procedure all works. But a lot of us, when we go in to get our eyes tested, we're worried about, am I going to have to get more, higher prescription, which there's a good chance you will do, because they like pushing up the prescription. If I do get new prescription, does that mean I'm going to have to spend another £200 or dollars or what have you on new glasses? Or is my vision getting worse? Am I getting to an age, say around 45, where they've told you that you're going to get presbyopia? Is today going to be the day I'm going to have to get reading glasses? So there's all this anxiety that builds up around vision tests. So the first thing you want to be looking at doing is to try and be as calm and as relaxed as possible when you do go and do your eye test. So it's really going to help make sure in the first place that what you're doing is going to be your true vision as much as possible. Be aware of how you're feeling. Obviously, if you're feeling pretty sick, then just put your test off for the next week, and there's a chance that you're going to see that your test is going to be better just through the fact that you've chosen a day where you're feeling a lot better and not so strained. Now, obviously the concern for us is that they prescribe you glasses there and then that you're then going to wear. So say you are feeling sick and tired and down or anxious, then they're going to prescribe you glasses that indeed are stronger than they should be, because when you're outside in the open and you're having fun with your friends and you're wearing your glasses, well, the prescription that they've given you in this dark office where you are anxious and tired and what have you isn't the same prescription that you need for when you're out and about. So you want to try and choose your mood and emotions as much, and sort of watch it as much as possible when you do go into your eye test, so that you do get the best possible chance. Another thing you can do beforehand is a little bit of palming before you head out, maybe half an hour. If you don't know what palming is, then you can head over to our website at visionselfhealing.com and just go to the exercises tab, and you'll see there the palming eye exercise. And this is really going to rest the eyes for a good half an hour. Make sure they get a nice deep rest before you're going to go and work them in the test. And of course, before you go in the test, if you've got something like myopia, then a distance looking eye exercise is also perfect. Again, you can check that out on our website in the Envision tab. And what that's going to do is it's going to relax the eyes, and certainly if you're shifting in the distance, it's almost like a warm-up, just like a sprinter wouldn't just start sprinting, or a soccer player wouldn't just start playing. They warm up beforehand. So you could see this as also doing, some pre-warm-ups before you go in, and to make sure that that prescription that you're going to get is going to be as close as possible. Now, ideally, you don't wear glasses if it's safe enough to do so. And for us, ideally we get people to lower their prescription so that this can help improve their eyesight gradually, because the aim here is to not wear glasses. And indeed, there's a large percentage of us that really can go on about our daily lives without glasses. So, but this is for those of you that are first getting into the vision improvement, and it's just nice to have this boost beforehand before you go in and get your eyes tested. And again, it's something that very few of us even think of. So the distance looking exercise is going to help rest the eyes, warm up the shifting so that when you're on the chart and you're moving. And indeed, the sunning exercise is going to be great, because that's going to help wake up the cone cells and also shrink the pupil so that you're going to see better with acuity. Now, of course, that's going to change once you're in the waiting office. But it's just nice to sort of exercise the eyes, make sure they're fully rested. Just like before an exam, they suggest that you don't sit up all night revising, and that you should be relaxed when you go in, because it's the best way to get the information across. So there we are then, some very quick tips. Obviously there's a lot more information, a lot more in depth that we can go in on this pre-test information and exercises you can do before you do get your eyesight examined. And certainly we're going to be going into it in more depth in future blogs and posts. So, but for now, that's a nice little starter for you, and a nice little insight that indeed you can do things before you go and get your eyes tested, and indeed a little bit of an insight on why we don't necessarily agree with the prescription that a vast majority of you are wearing right now watching this screen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want some more great tips and information, then you can head over to our website at envisionselfhealing.com, and you'll find a lot more blogs and posts over there. You'll also find a free ebook over there called A Modern Day Guide for Improving Eyesight, and it's where we've taken 10 simple steps of the eye and we've broken it down for you to easily see how indeed you can improve your eyesight, and how our modern day lives are affecting our vision, and how indeed by changing that we can indeed improve our eyesight through a very simple way of habit change and doing the eye exercises themselves. You can also follow me on Twitter, William Fuller EN, where I get regular updates and information on how you can improve your eyesight. Look me up on Facebook, William Fuller in Vision, or certainly head over to the Facebook fan page, like the page over there, become part of our vision improvement community, and you'll see how we're getting on with our own eyesight, posting pictures, etc. And also some communication through our clients, and also just general questions and people that are interested in improving their eyesight naturally. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel, where you'll get instant access to all the videos that we release on a regular basis. And indeed, check out our podcast that we release also on a weekly basis on iTunes. And we do also put up a video version here on YouTube as well for your leisure. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck with your eye exercises this week, and indeed if you do have a vision test coming up, then good luck with that as well, and happy healing.